5 years. And out of 55,000 of them, there's 11,000 supporters who's been coming. We have hospitality in the stadium. This is one of our hospitality areas where you're sitting now, the Manchester Suite. On match days, you would have bought your ticket well in advance for the game, because all these seats can be bought for a single game. And they sold out very, very quickly. The price is round about £200 for a single game, because you get a nice meal before the game, you get snacks at half time, you get a nice seat, and you get a little comfortable room to go in while the game's about to start, so you relax before you come into the seated area. We also have 150 hospitality boxes where you see these windows all the way around the stadium. Now, Manchester United was the first club to try this venue out, the boxes. And it's such a success here at Old Trafford. Yes, every game is a complete sellout with them. In fact, these boxes at the prices I'm going to tell you now, for a small box for six people to come and watch every game in the season and have drinks, meals, snacks, etc., it would cost the club or the person who's bought it almost £90,000. Quite expensive. No. If you look in the corner over there, we have some 16-seater boxes. 16 people would come to watch the game, have a meal, snacks, drinks. £210,000. Everyone see that you will have it for a minimum of 3 years, because we do have a waiting list of about 4 years for those boxes. That's how much people want to come. Now we'll talk about the pitch in the stadium as we're going round. But before we go, where the logo was there, used to be a wooden scoreboard. That was called the scoreboard end by our supporters. It was a wooden building and it had the alphabet at the top. Below each letter of the alphabet was 2 empty squares. And they used to put the half-time scores in these squares, so we knew how the games are going on around the country. And that's how we knew match days, how other teams are going on. We will show you the photograph of the old scoreboard so you get an idea of what it's about. Behind me is the famous Sir Bobby Charlton stand. You can see his name on the stand there. Just below the stand is a television gantry. If you've watched games back home on TV, that's where most of your filming will come from, the gantry. But just underneath that area is some bright red seats. Can you see them? Yeah. That is a dearest section for our supporters. Approximately £55 a game, almost £1,000 for the season. And they're absolutely fantastic view. But every one of those is also sold out. Just behind them is the directors, that's one of the reasons. And in front of them is the dugout, where the substitutes and the coaching staff would be on match day. And we're going to go all the way around to that part as we go around the stadium tour. Before we leave this area, there's one part of the stadium I'm not spoke about, the Stretford end. That's where all fanatical supporters are on match day, where they do all the chanting, the singing. And it's also an educational stand here for the young children at Manchester United. If you bring a small child for his first visit, that child will go away with a big smile on the face. Not that we've won, we do win occasionally. It's because they'll have learnt a lot of new words. So maybe you'll now open up any questions. No questions? Can I ask you please stand up and follow me colleague down the stairs. We're now going to the best place in the stadium for photographs.
Sebab dia buat ni lah, kena main dia.